Well, happening today, the anniversary of the January 6th riot at our nation's capital.
And 5 years later, President Trump is back in office. But as News 15's Rebecca Castor explains, deep political divisions remain across America.
Give you 12 up to help maintain the line.
5 years later, the images of protesters fighting with officers and breaking into the U.S. Capitol to protest the 2020 election are still stunning.
That will be shameful always and forever.
Lawmakers investigating the events of that day concluded President Trump incited the violence. But after one of the biggest political comebacks in history, Trump has arguably more power today than he did then.
We've had the most successful first year of any president in history.
Trump is riding high after closing the southern border, raking in tariff revenue, and taking down a notorious dictator. But Democrats worry the nation is too soon forgetting January 6th.
Some people want to rewrite the history of January 6th, to ignore what we saw with our own eyes.
More than 140 officers were wounded in the riot, and at least 4 people in the crowd died that day, 3 of natural causes. About 1,500 people were charged, but Trump pardoned nearly all of them within hours of retaking office.
Pardoning criminals who severely beat me and my fellow officers that day is completely unacceptable.
The White House launched a new website Tuesday defending those pardons and to call out former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi for her role in the insurrection.
Nancy Pelosi was offered 10,000 soldiers. No, I don't want them.
Democrats are also using this anniversary to slam GOP leadership for not putting up a commemorative plaque meant to honor the officers who protected the Capitol. But House Speaker Mike Johnson says the current plaque is not implementable. On Capitol Hill for News 15, I'm Rebecca Castor.
And the fallout from the January 6th Capitol riot generated political division among the ranks of Republicans here in Louisiana. It came as U.S. Senator Bill Cassidy voted to impeach President Trump during his first term for his allegedly inciting the violence at the Capitol by claiming without evidence that the 2020 election results were rigged. Cassidy has since faced political backlash from his own party, including multiple primary challengers, as he seeks re-election to the Senate later this year. We asked Senator Cassidy during a media briefing today about the anniversary.
I wasn't even aware of that. I've not thought about that all day. I think that what I would say is that we learn the lessons from the past, but we focus on the problems of the future.
Senator Cassidy says one of the lessons learned from January 6th is the need for political leaders to be careful about their rhetoric to avoid unintended consequences.